What down with the YouTube? It's Marty Too Major, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today we gonna be reacting to top 4 rescues from New Orleans French Quarter Part 4. We ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna dive right into it. Let's go.
Being right to call on Bourbon Street, somebody stabbed. It's the 4th of July weekend. Brings a lot of people into town. A lot of drinking, a lot of partying. Sometimes that's just fuel for the fire.
32, 34, they calling for a second unit.
He had a call for another unit, meaning that there was a second patient. So I'm thinking, all right, well, this is going to be pretty real because we got 2 people stabbed.
It's an unknown age person that was assaulted.
Per NOPD, the person is bleeding profusely and they were involved in a fight.
20, you want us to start heading that way?
Yes, ma'am.
Chopping Jackson.
Where's the other person?
No, they're trying to find a woman.
From behind, and I don't know if my friend's okay or not.
2 women have apparently gotten into a bar fight. I walk up to the first patient I see and start assessing her injuries while the other unit starts looking for the second patient. So where's it at?
She had a small cut right on the top of the knuckle.
And that's it?
That's it. She got a little contusion on top of her head as well.
Hey, right here, Ben.
Hello.
That's all she's got. She got attacked with the bottle. She's got hematoma on her.
Right, she just got attacked by a bottle. She could sit to the side. But the people who got stab wounds in their neck, chest, and legs, man, them the people y'all need to be checking on. Y'all worry about the wrong thing.
I didn't see any other lacerations or cuts.
My toothbrush chip, yep. Does this hurt? Yeah, all of it hurts.
So she's got a couple hematomas in the back of her head right here. No blood.
So it was a bottle?
Yeah, she grabbed me from behind and I didn't know what it was and she just started beating
Okay.
out of me.
I think I need a stitch or 2.
Yep.
The first patient just has a little bump on her head. Looks like she might need a few stitches in her finger. At that point, I go over to the other unit, and they're getting their patient onto the stretcher.
She's bleeding big time.
Oh, yeah, she is. I can see the blood literally just...
That's who y'all need to be worried about. Y'all worried about Shorty. She just got a bill bottle to her head with no blood and just some blood on her fingertips. She'll be all right.
running out of the bandages that the people had put on it. Hold up, baby. Hold on to it. I got you, baby. We got to get this tourniquet on your hand. We knew it was an arterial bleed. The cut was all the way to the bone. The girl's bleeding to death. Literally, she's bleeding to death.
Can you tell me what happened?
They dragged me from behind after throwing me on the ground and hurt me.
You gotta help me out.
I want to call my parents now. I want to call them.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take you to the hospital. You can call your parents from there, okay?
Nick, Holly, and I respond to Bourbon Street where 2 women have apparently gotten into a bar fight. Baby, listen, you're gonna bleed to death. I need to get this tourniquet on. I'm sorry it hurts. The first patient was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, while the second patient was in pretty bad shape. The cut was all the way to the bone, so her arm was just kind of dangling. You got this? The biggest concern is that she's gonna bleed out, and that's why we had to put that cat tourniquet on her. It's gonna be tight, babe. It's gonna be tight. They're very, very painful. The tighter you go, the more painful they get.
I know, baby, I know. You good, Keely?
Yep. We need to get you where they got surgery. She had lost a massive amount of blood. She had that grayish tint to her. Just up front, up front. Her blood pressure was super low. It was like 60 palp. She was tachycardic. She was definitely in shock. You can wiggle your fingers, baby.
A little bit.
The tourniquet saved her life. That's what those tourniquets do. She got a big time arterial bleed about cut her arms about cut off. I don't know what she cut her with, a bottle?
I don't know if it's a box cutter or a knife.
I had enough blood that I had to change my uniform. I don't think I've ever had that much blood on me. It was ridiculous.
That was so much drama.
Did you make a new friend?
If that's how the video gonna start off, we know what else they got in the rest of the video. Nothing but violence, chaos, bar fights, and anything and everything else like that. But let's hope not, though.
Oh.
So I'm getting the vibe from PD. I'm not really sure, but I believe that she almost killed somebody.
Yeah, so it's not a knife The box cutter.
She had a box cutter in her
Yeah,
purse?
it's not a knife, it's a box cutter.
Huh.
That's gonna be a big old hot mess investigation, but
Yeah. Happy 4th of July, right?
no. Happy, let's get drunk and fight.
This cat sitting outside of the bourbon pub.
Sitting outside, covered in boils, it says.
Like, what does that mean? God, I love my job sometimes. You gotta just keep saying, I love my job, when you go to these calls. These must be medium gloves, man.
Well, they said large.
Really? God, I'm gaining weight in my hands.
That's because there ain't no space left anywhere else.
There we go in that fat joke, huh?
Here we are.
Baby, turn it out.
Look at this dude. This must be him. Waving us down.
All right.
What's up, man? What's going on?
I've got open sores and stuff on the back of my neck.
And you want to go in the ambulance?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right.
All right, man, come around. This patient complaint sounds like a rash. That's usually handled at the doctor's office.
I need to get it checked out. I was trying to self-medicate it.
That boy say your problem is handled at the doctor's office. You know what that means. You might as well turn around because he do not take any type of condolences in your type of whatever you got going on.
How are you self-medicating?
I was taking hydrogen peroxide and look in the back of the neck.
See? Oh, that's pretty disgusting.
This guy's got an infection that's running rampant through his body, and it's not something that's going to be fixed with peroxide. He needs actual medical treatment.
Oh, I don't even know what all that is, dude.
How long they been there?
About 2 weeks.
You haven't been put on antibiotics or anything like that?
Yeah, they haven't done it. I can't afford them, man.
I got you.
All right, let me see this hand, this arm right here.
Yeah.
Well, look, yeah, dude, we gonna bring you to the hospital. I gotta see if you got an infection, man.
Nah, I'm feeling so weak.
Where do you live, man? You live on the street?
I'm on the street.
All right, cool.
When he tells us he's homeless, it becomes clear why he hasn't seen a doctor.
I'm just in a lot of pain.
Let's take, brother. All right. I'm glad you called, man. You definitely gotta get that looked at. All right, brother. I've been working for 10 years. I've never seen that before.
Well, why are you on the streets? That's what I'm not putting that together. It's like you seem like a cool cat.
I got involved in the club business. You know, as an MC and a hype man. You know, I get it crunk, get it up.
And when you started doing that?
About 13 years ago. You know, and I'm passionate about what I do, but yet I'm getting too old for it. I'm 38 years old and I'm tired of sleeping on the concrete. I used to live a limelight in the city like nobody could understand. I mean, I had everything a man needed.
Yeah.
Being off and on the streets, I don't know where this happened. But
I feel for this guy trying to get his life together. You know, sometimes our help for your patient isn't just medical or physical, you know, it's emotional. Just being there to listen and help them through their problems.
Hey, look, we about to roll up.
I hope it works out for you, man. You got everything together in your head. You just got to get the resources down, man.
yeah, I'm trying my best.
Get back on your feet. You can't be laying on the streets. You just got to pull it together, my man.
All right.
Pull it together and get where you want to be.
Yeah, you're right.
So it appears we're going to the 800 block of Bourbon for a male involved in a fight, and he is bleeding.
From the back of the head, lots.
People bleed lots from the head. 232 in there. Lord have mercy.
Bourbon Street got everything going on. If you don't got your blick, don't even go on Bourbon Street. You see what's going on. Bottles getting hit in their head, bar fights, you're hearing people getting cut with all type of shit. Man, it's all type of chaos going on.
Hi.
You got punched and went back.
Oh, you got a lot of hair.
You can't remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, you got a little cut back there. You know what day it is, baby?
No.
You know what month it is?
Anytime you get a blunt force trauma to the head, your brain rattles around a little bit, which can cause an internal bleed.
I'm taking back a little bit.
The fact that he doesn't remember the event tells me that he lost consciousness, which is a concern.
Was he in these stitches or what?
Yeah. You wanna hop up for me, babe? So what happened, baby? Somebody hit you?
Girl, I don't even.
You're just kind of walking along and then boom, that's it. Got some. Lift your arm up and out for me. I'm gonna take your blood pressure up. Relax here. So he's got about 4 centimeter laceration.
Polo Ralph Lauren.
What'd you get hit with? You don't know?
He doesn't remember at all.
So I don't remember what happened.
But you didn't get like knocked completely out. You didn't like wake up on the ground or anything. Okay. And anytime you get a blunt force trauma to the head, your brain rattles around a little bit, which can cause an internal bleed. So we need to get him to the hospital to make sure that he gets the CT scan to see how bad it may or may not be.
I'm gonna go ask and see if they know what happened.
Okay. Any alcohol or drugs tonight?
Just beer.
Okay.
Hey, do y'all know what happened at all?
This guy got arrested in the police car over here. Started beating another guy up, and then he turned and started beating on him, punched him, and he went straight back.
Okay. So do you want to know what happened?
I want to know what happened.
You want to know what happened? You were somebody's hero tonight.
Hey.
So the guy that they have in custody was assaulting another guy physically, and so you jumped in and tried to help get him off of that guy, and you went back and hit your head on the ground.
Good job, sir.
I don't remember that.
It's all right.
But that's what they said, huh?
That's a better story than I don't remember.
So we're gonna take you up to Tulane, okay? All right. He saved someone from getting beat up, and although he incurred an injury from it, he was somebody's hero tonight, which is awesome.
You have a headache?
Just the fact that I don't remember.
Your brain gets scrambled. It takes some time to get back together, and you might have a headache for a couple of days. I know it's strange. It doesn't make any sense, but it's pretty normal, believe it or not. So don't worry about it. 32 out at the hospital.
He has that true, New Orleanian soul and spirit in that, he saw something going on that he didn't like, so he stepped in. People like that do make me so proud of the city.
3220, you're responding to a female feeling weak and faint. She's gonna be by the Canal Street Hotel.
We're around Tulane here.
Dude, that dude on Bourbon Street.
Dude was actually a pretty nice guy, though.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, for being somebody who was that intoxicated and got his ass whipped.
Couldn't really relate to him, though.
Never had your ass whipped?
Never had my ass whipped. That's a grown man.
I'm not sure that I believe that.
I'm 32 and 0.
You was a little chubby kid when you was little.
Now, you know how hard it is always being the slowest kid? Like, real talk.
That means you couldn't run away from nothing.
I had to stay there and
So that
fight,
means you had to stay and fight or stay and get your ass whipped. One of the two.
Right.
Tyrus and I got a call for a patient that was apparently walking up the street, so we kind of had to go find her.
She's supposed to be wearing pink plaid shorts.
She got plaid shorts on, that's all right. Oh, yeah.
All right. What's going on, man?
Well, she got a blood transfusion about 2 weeks ago. And she says she's having a reaction to it.
And she thinks she's having a reaction to the transfusion?
She's having trouble breathing. She's got some pain.
Where's the pain at? Other than the blood transfusion, you have any other medical history?
She has seizures.
Seizures, and the transfusion was 2 weeks ago. Come on, let's get you up on a stretcher, boo. Fortunately, we're only a few blocks from the hospital.
There you go.
Although it's really rare to have a reaction to a blood transfusion weeks after, it's still really important that we get her checked out and make sure she's not becoming anemic again.
All right, baby, look, everything's gonna be all right. You guys was trying to make it to the hospital and walk? All right, well, I'm glad you called. We got you, all right?
Here, look over here at me. I'm gonna pull your lip down. And open your eyes real wide. If she's anemic again, you'll have really pale mucous membranes insides of your lips, the insides of your eyelid. It'll be real pale white, like a sheet of paper. Looking at her mucous membranes, they didn't appear to be really pale, so I don't think she's really anemic. All right.
She doing that nursing stuff?
Just seeing what her mucous membranes look like. Did all the walking make you feel worse? Yeah?
That's gonna be a little stick, sweet. I'm sorry about this in the wrist.
We're gonna give you a little bit of fluid.
All right, baby, we're gonna get you, all right, to the hospital, all right?
Thank you, T.
You're welcome.
Where you read at?
I read on Bourbon Street.
So you just set up like on the sidewalk right there? Okay. And this lady reads tarot cards and sits out at a table in the New Orleans heat. So we gave her some fluids in the back of the truck because she did look hot.
Tinks, Palm, and Tarot.
Tinks, Palm, and Tarot?
My next big appointment for reading is Guns N' Roses on the 31st.
Wait, so you're gonna read for the band? Come on. That's where they all kind of just know to look you up or whatever when they come to town? I'll definitely check it out. I might even come out and let you read my poem. As long as you give me good news. I don't want to pay for bad news.
Heard you doing the shows at the hospital.
All right, we're gonna get you out of here, okay? I'm just gonna call you Tank.
I ain't gonna count. Shorty look pretty fine to me. She back there talking, telling them how she be reading books on Bourbon Street, Canal Street. Everything sound fine to me.
Feel like we know each other well enough now.
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher.
But yeah, y'all, that's rescues from New Orleans French Quarter. It's Marty 2 Major, and I'm checking out.